Welcome to the last part of module 5, which is module 5, which is modules, and that section, the topic is advanced module topics. Despite the word advanced in this session, in this session's title, this is also something of a grab bag of additional module topics, because some of the topics discussed here are widely used, especially the trailing double underscore name, leading double underscore trick. And be sure to take a look before moving on to classes in the next parts of the videos of this course. And I would also urge you to watch the previous sessions and then start looking for these sessions if you are a beginner. Though of if you're an expert of Python, that's fine. You can directly jump into this session and you can watch. That's all up to you. But let's kickstart our topic. So, in addition to a module name, an import can name a directory path. A directory of Python code is said to be a package. So such imports are known as package import or package imports. So here is one example: import keyword, and then you have to put directory, complete directory, and then module name. The same goes for from statement. Again, from and directory, and then module name, and import a certain attribute out of which. So the dotted path in these statements is assumed to correspond to a path through the directory hierarchy on your machine, leading to the file module.py. Okay. Next, as we have seen, a Python module exports all the names assigned at the top level of its file. There is no notion of declaring which names should not be visible outside the module. In fact, there is no way to prevent a client from changing names inside a module if it wants to. So in Python, data hiding in modules is a convention and not a syntactical constraint. So part of this you can prefix names with a single underscore to prevent them from being copied out when a client imports modules names with a from and asterisk statement. When double underscore all, just a minute, yeah. Alternatively, you can achieve a hiding effect similar to the X naming convention by assigning a list of variable name strings to the variable trailing double underscore or leading double underscore at the top level of the module. For example, when trailing double underscore or leading double underscore feature is used, the from asterisk statement will copy out only those names listed in the trailing double underscore or leading double underscore list. So that's the example for the same. Now here is another module related trick that lets you both import a file as a module and run it as a standard program. I have told you this, but again we will discuss here. If you haven't watched, you just go back and watch those videos also. So each module has a built-in attribute called trailing double underscore name leading double underscore and trailing double underscore main leading double underscore which Python sets automatically as follows. If the file is being run as a top level programming file, that is trailing double underscore name leading double underscore is set to the string trailing double underscore main leading double underscore when it starts. If the file is being imported, instead trailing double underscore name leading double underscore is set to the module's name as known by its client. So the upshot is that a module can test its own using name to determine whether it is being run or imported. For example, suppose we create the following module file named example module run me with runme.py to export a single function called tester. So the module defines a function for clients to import and use as well as. So that's the benefit of using this. So note down. And but the module also includes code at the bottom that is set up to call the function when this file is run as a program. And next we will move on to the as extension from import. So both the import and from statement have been extended to allow an imported name to be a given a different name in your script. So after such an import, example import module name as a name, and from module name import attribute name as a name. Basically there is behind the under the hood there will be same type of coding happening. So after such an import, you can use the name listed after that as to refer to the module. This works in a from statement too to assign a name imported from a file to a different name in your script. So this extension is commonly used to provide short synonyms for longer names and to avoid name clashes when you are already using a name in your script that would otherwise be overwritten by a normal import statement. So now we will look into a module execution environment. Let's begin the show. So let's wrap up this module section after exploring the environment in which these modules actually operate. So modules contain variables, functions, and classes. Modules contain variables, functions, and then classes. Now, and also other modules if imported. So, functions have local variables of their own, as do classes, that is objects that live within modules. And now modules are imported, but modules also import and use other modules which may be coded in Python or another language such as C. So modules in turn contain variables, functions, and classes to do their work. So and their functions and classes may contain variables and other items of their own. At the top though programs are just at the top, the programs are just sets of modules. So that's it. So with this, I would like to close this session. I hope you enjoyed the session. Just keep practicing whatever topics we have discussed so far, and then keep liking it, keep subscribing it, and keep spreading the word to all of your friends, so that everybody can get benefit out of it. And with that, thank you, and see you again on another session with a brand new module. That's the classes and whoops.